Say hi, Daddy. Say hi, Papa. Tell him. Mommy mean. Mommy mean. Mommy's mean.
It's on the left. Oh my Lord. You Dizzy found a horde. You Dizzy found the biggest horde of Oh My Lord. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. 110cc motor. The pedals. Look at this. A little hot dog cart. Oh, Musty One, you should come and check out this guy. He has got some really, he's got a Honda Passport. Look at that. Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. Look at all the toys. Okay, look at this one. Look at this. Alright. That's a Musty One deal right there, I'd have to say. There's another trike. Look at this trike. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. You Dizzy's in heaven. He's in heaven. He's in heaven. Oh, I remember this bike. I seen him riding this bike. That was a fast one, that little green one. Okay, I got two people I want to really look at this video. I want Musty One to look at this, and I want Road King to look at it.
It has a rear differential, so
it's got a real nice motor on it. Well, is that the V1?
Yeah.
Look at the gas tank in the front.
This is a very early model.
That's
this
got
is
a
number
very,
239.
It's a very nice
Number
motor
239, he says.
V1.
Which means nobody knows which one's the first one because they crashed hundreds before they ever let them out. So
Yeah.
this, honestly, from the gurus that I've talked to, this could be the first one. Nobody has an earlier one so far.
Well, Musty One, he wants, what do you want for it?
$1,500.
$1,500. Or it sits here, he said. And he's got a hot dog wagon just in case you were interested. Oh,
ice cream trike.
oh, ice cream
72
truck.
miles on
Yeah, that's a freezer.
72
All it
miles?
needs is a gas tank clean and a fucking tail light.
Oh my goodness.
I just put a new Volkswagen.
Musty One, you're going to have to let me know about this for sure. Well, alright. The real deal is there's 4 of these tires. He said I can have these 2 down the bottom. I can have this motor. It's got plenty of compression. I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's got plenty of compression. I'm not sure if I have the carburetor or not, but give me a bucket of stuff there underneath it. I'll have to go through it. A couple of rims here. This looks like a back rim with a band brake to it. And there's another rim and tire there. A different one. And then, oh, there's some toys. Oh, toys. Then I got these 2 tires. I got these 2 tires that I'm probably going to chuck out or save the rim or something. But these are pretty burnt out. Got these 2 tires and the rims on them. Onto it. And I think they slip right onto this groove here because they got the groove there. So I think that'll go to this, and that's a whole rear end that I had from Harvey Spooner. So, and here's a front wheel and a back wheel to another thing. This is a cheap neoprene frickin' wheel. Those are gay. Oh, what else we got here? This here is a whole motor, a whole 49cc right here. And I actually have the clutch to it right here. So this goes like this, and like that, with the sprocket in the back of it. Yep. So it's got the carburetor, the pole, it's got pretty much everything there. So I may be able to get that going. And just a box of stuff, like shocks. This sprocket here, he said I could have, but it looks kind of toasted. Really don't need it. But we're going to need a sprocket for that one there. But these holes don't line up. So I'm going to try to make a plate for this for them that will bolt onto this and bolt onto that there. This higher. So the whole deal with this is I can have all these pots. All the pots is all mine in here. Everything he threw in here. Swing arms. And all shocks and all kind of crap. If I hook this up for him and get it going. This is a trike that he was trying to build, but he's not as smart as you, Dizzy. He's got a shock up there. He's got a shock over there. He's got shocks everywhere. But he put a nice rack on the back of it. It's like he took a couple bikes apart to build it. But we're going to get this working for him. Not sure exactly what it's going to take. But he's going to need to buy a clutch. He's got a brand new Harbor Freight motor on it. It's got a nice front tire on it. So we'll find some rims for these. For those big tires that he's got out there. The problem I have is I may have to purchase hubs because maybe you guys can help me. We want to go from that spline to this setup. It's got the two nice aluminum rims here. So we're going to try to find something for that. I'm not sure, too familiar with the switchover setup from the this seems to be like a small mini, like I think these wheels went on it maybe. No, a little bigger than these. It's a little bigger than that one, than that piece. So I'm not sure which one it is. We'll have to figure that out. And another thing, we got to do something for the chain so the chain don't rub on this. I got a couple of neoprene thingy dingies that maybe we can work with that. We can put one on the top just here to keep it off of this, and then put a spring on the bottom or something. We'll have to see how that works out. But that's the deal. We'll get this going and rigged up for him. You know, you Dizzy likes to play anyways. And then he'll take it home and paint it. There was another thing too. This neck moves. I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. It moves in there, so I may have to help him out and do some sort of situation there for him. But, you know, a lot of stuff for free to add to the hoard. You know, this can be a mini bike right here. Front and back wheel with the 49cc, or I got another 212 right there sitting waiting to go. I got a lot of them. Let's see, I got a motor right there. I got motors in there, right there. Right there's another FH or HH something. I don't know what it is. Anyways, and then there's always this 110cc. Looks to me like it's missing a bolt right here. but I'm sure it's got it in the bucket. I'll just have to go over it. So that's the deal with that stuff. I just gotta rig it up, hook that up for them, and then I get some nice tires. Who knows, I can just use those on the trike to burn them up or something, or put them on Craigslist and get some money in the shop, whatever. Oh man, there's so much wrong with this bike. He said something about, I need the sprocket on here. I got 2 sprockets there I'm going to try to make one out of. And then I think the chain's going to come down here and up there. I think he said that we're going to need something for the chain here, but I don't believe we are. And this here, on this side of this thing, whatever you call this, swing arm, there's no bushing in it or anything, so I'm going to have to try to finagle a bushing in there. So I got to rip this all apart to do that. And it seems like that motor out there that he gave me is got a cracked manifold, so that's no good. So he gave me a piece of junk. So we're going to have to talk to this kid. I was working on the front end, and what I came up with is I'm going to have to make something with this here and this one here. I'm probably going to cut this off, and then this is the nut to it that's going to roll the bearings in it, and then that should stop the wibble wobble inside there, because this one here is too big. This is actually the size of it, of the pipe, but this is the size of the hole. So I'm probably going to weld one of these on there and then weld one of these on the bottom if I could. But it seems like it's getting to be a pain in the ass, and he don't even have no ball bearings for him. This one's actually missing one ball. Maybe I can find one and squeeze it in there, but is it really worth it? So there's a lot of stuff to do on this. Might be able to pull one of these out. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. But this is the sprocket. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it here, 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 and there, and then just cut this, the back one, and drill out these ones, because that's the one it goes to, and drill these holes too, and drill it to it, and then just use these mountain forward things to bolt it to. Because otherwise I'd have to make this whole thing myself, you know, and I just don't want to do that. But once I get this bolted to this, I can ream a drill through these holes and pull them through. And it should work out, I guess. I'm not a professional, but this seems like it's a piece of junk. Okay, just to let you know, okay. This here is a fiasco. This here, the threads are fucked up, and this tube is really narrow, you know, and this one here is a little big, and I'm not sure what the situation is here with this whole thing, but I have a donor front end here that I knocked these caps off and tried it with that. What happened is, what's going on is, you see how this fits this nice? Oop, nice and snug. Well, this tube here is thicker than this tube here. You see the difference? I'm not sure why, but one's thicker than the other. I don't know the situation why they do that. So what happens is this thing here flops around inside this. I mean, I got smaller ones of these, and I could try to weld these on, because these ones fit fit fairly well on this, but it's still not perfect, and the threads on this are screwed up. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna cut this right the fuck off, and I'm gonna cut that one off, and then I'm gonna weld it onto this. So I have a whole new pipe. It's thicker, it's bigger, it fits inside here. You know, nice. You know, that's nice. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna try to tackle that. Oh, what's underneath? Yeah, see, that's like connected to they welded it right to that. So I think this one here will slip right over this one. Somewhat, I guess. So I'm going to try to slip that over it and weld it and see what we get. Well, okay, I took from the donor thing, I cut it off here, I measured what I thought I would need. I made it a little longer than this, I'm not sure, but that's what I'm going with, so fuck it. And what I did was I cleaned this all up nice, so it'll take a nice weld down here. But I thought about this, and I got this piece off. This is the piece from here. I cleaned up that end, I beveled the edge, and I actually cleaned the inside enough so it will slip over. And then actually, if you see it, it locks right in there. So look at that. So I'm gonna like tack it here, a couple spots, and sand it down. But I thought I'm gonna drill a couple holes in this tube so I can tack it to the other one too, just to make sure it's on there good, you know. So that's the plan now. Okay, there you have it. I put one hole there and one hole there like a flute, and then we'll slip her on here, make her lock in like that. Then we got one hole there and one hole there. So I'll tack this down here, and I'm gonna fill these holes so that way it'll be on there good. Frickin' right. Okay, the front end all set, no more wiggling. It's got two sleeves and the extra sleeve in there, but it's welded good, all back together. The back, I forgot the video, but the back here needed bushings in both sides of this. So I actually made some, and then it needed a spacer. So I made the spacer as well, and I put it all back together. I can't really show you, but it is, I mean, it don't even move. It's straight as can be. So that was part of the deal, was figuring that out, figuring the front out, and the sprocket. So I got to do the sprocket, and then we got to order some hubs, and he'll be all set with that. He still needs a clutch too. And I noticed this, and his tank got a fucking dent in it. Brand new motor. He let it get all dirty. I mean, this has never been started. And he let it get all frickin' dirty. Put a big dent in the tank. What a goof. And he made this. Look at how he did this. He didn't even, I mean, it's hooked up so the throttle moves. See? But this is all broken and whatnot. So he's going to have to buy a new one of those. I don't half-ass anything. So I may take this plastic one off. I actually have some metal ones. Maybe we'll give him a break with a metal one, and he can buy a different one for here. Now it's money involved. He's got to cough up some cash. Yeah, he frickin' does. Dizzy loves building mini bikes.
Maybe we should call.
Oh, nappy times!
You okay?
Nappy times!
Wake up! Time to get up! Wake up!
Was he got a needle in his hand?
He's got something in his hand. Oh, that's his Peter.
No, I think it's his license or something.
Oh, that's his Peter. For sure. He's holding his Peter.
He's dead.